Let's take a look at two tangents drawn from the same point. So here's my circle. I'm going to construct a point outside my circle, and I'm going to construct two tangents going through the circle. So we have some common tangents here. One's going to be CD, the other is going to be CE. Now I want to measure those distances. So C to D is 5.53, and CDE is 5.53. That's kind of interesting, isn't it? That they're the same. Are they always the same? Well, let's find out. If I change the distance for my tangents, notice they're always the same. It doesn't matter how big the circle is or how big your tangent is, it's always the same. Now, a lot of times you won't see this whole line. And let me see if I can remember how to do that. I'm going to hide my line. So I'm going to hide this line, I'm going to hide this line, and then I'm just going to construct my line segment connecting those 2 points. Now, that's usually how you'll see it. Now, that's our theorem. Our theorem says if you have a tangent drawn from the same point, those two segments are going to be congruent. We can prove this by drawing in the line segment connecting your center. And then what happens, you've got HL, because you've got your radiuses are the same, your hypotenuses are the same, and you've got this right angle. So you got HL, that makes the triangles congruent. We're going to apply that on example 5. So in example 5, we're told these two segments are tangent. I want to find the value of x. Well, since these two segments are tangent, that means they equal to each other. So 3x plus 2 equals 4x minus 3. I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. So then I get x on the right-hand side. Well, since I have x on the right-hand side, let's add 3 to both sides. So 5 equals x. And we're just supposed to find the value of x, so we're done. Now let's take a look at the next one. It says, the wrong cookies are marked in a triangular package to pique the consumer's interest. If triangle QRS is circumscribed around circle T, find the perimeter of triangle QRS. So here's what's going on. Since we have these three tangent lines, S to M is 10, so that means S to N is also 10 because we know segments from the same point are congruent. Q to N is 2, so Q to L is 2. Since I know Q to R is 8, that tells me that R to L is 6. So if I look at the sides of my triangle, let me change colors here so you can see the difference. S to Q is 12. I already know Q to R is 8, and I know S to R is 16. So to find the perimeter, I'm going to take 12 plus 16 plus 8. Well, that's 28 plus 8. That's 36 centimeters is the perimeter of your new triangle.